Be right there, Fred. Fred and I were just doing the laundry, and he had the idea that in order to help move a little bit more wherever we find ourselves to stay healthy and avoid pain, type of lever, like a lean back or a plank, like the top of a push-up. Now, I have a lot of patients who have a hard time getting all the way down to the ground to hold a plank position, either due to knee pain, hip problems, back issues, or balance. And if we have something like a banister or a counter or a big heavy table, we can use that to form a plank at whatever angle is comfortable for our body. As Frank also just mentioned, I've been sliding around on my socks and I want to be safe. So either take off your socks when you're on hardwood floor or get some slip-free footwear into the dirty pile. So when I'm doing a plank, I want to think about having really strong arms. As much as possible, I'm straightening my elbows and rolling my elbow pits forward. And if I'm somebody with hypermobile elbows, I want to keep just the tiniest micro flex in there. And then you find the angle from your feet where you feel comfortable and confident and strong. I'm on my toes just a little bit. You could slip a book under my heels. My shoulders are down and back. My belly's tight and my glutes are squeezed. And from here, I can do micro push-ups or just hold for time. Sometimes even lifting a knee and holding it for a breath or two. This position is really important for posture even when we're standing and for shoulder control and strength, as well as connecting our feet to our hands. The more I can keep my spine straight under tension, like this, the stronger my back's going to be and the less back pain I'm going to have. So if you can hold this for 30 seconds to a minute and then do those in whatever chunks you like, 5-second holds, 10-second holds, try to build up to 30 to 60 seconds. In order to help our grip strength and to balance out the muscles that we use in a plank, which tend to be our front muscles, we also need to figure out some way that we can balance and work on the muscles on the back side of our body, our lats and our spine muscles, for example. So if you have a long belt or strap and you have nice sturdy doors, if you tie a knot, simple knot in the belt, and make sure you set the knot pretty good. Put the knot on one side of the door. And then you've got some strong straps that you can lean back from. So where I recommend people start is get close to the door and with your arms parallel to the ground, elbows tucked in at your body. My shoulders are rolled down and back, and I'm squeezing my core muscles. And I'm trying to keep my wrists kind of connected to my rib cage here. And I take a step back until that's as much tightness in the rope. And then I can continue to step back as I let my arms straighten up. And I find the angle that's comfortable for me where I feel strong. And just like the plank, can we hold this for 30 to 60 seconds in small bits of 5 seconds or 10 seconds, or as long as you can manage? And then you can, as you're pulling, you want to think about pulling your wrists back to your rib cage and stepping in, keeping my shoulders far from my ears, and walk back to the door until I'm standing straight and I can let go. For extra grip, you can wrap once around your hands, and same concept. Start with your hands at a comfortable level. You're standing up tall, and I'm pulling down, and I'm pulling my wrists into my rib cage. If you look closely at my hands, I've got a little bit of bend in my wrist. They're not out like this, they're a little bit flexed inward. So I'm thinking about kind of this thumbs up position here. And I try to really pull my wrists and forearms into my rib cage. Shoulders down and back, tight belly, tight butt. Step out, and you can choose your level of lean based on how far your feet are from the door. And whenever I'm ready to stand up, I'm thinking about pulling my wrists to my rib cage and my elbows to my hip bones. So I can pull directly if I'm feeling stronger, or I can step back and walk in. Step back, step back, step back, step back until my arms are straight. And then I can walk my feet in until I find the angle that works for me. Give that a shot, and you can basically turn anything into either a plank or a lean to make sure that you're building whole body coordination, strength, and stability.